Hello everyone, I'm Laurel and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to make these absolutely stunning earrings for the new year. So let's get started. The supplies you're going to need are UV resin. You'll need a mold that makes a dramatic looking type of earring. You'll need 2 jump rings, 2 fish hook earrings. You'll need pliers for the jump ring. And this is cut stone or it could be glass, but it's in gold. And I purchased this off of Temu. All supplies will be linked in the description box below. So let's get started. To begin, I'm just going to put some resin into the mold very carefully. And you want to avoid bubbles if possible. Try to get the clear in as best as you can. Now you don't need, just have a baby wipe to clean up. Now you don't need to fill it all the way to the top. If you have some sort of silicone pointy tool or one of these for stirring, it's got that little pointy part, you can use either one. And you're just going to make sure you get it in all the areas, and you can push it along. And I see there's not much in there, so I'll have to add. And there are some bubbles, so we're going to use the lighter. Just go over, make sure those bubbles pop, and I don't see those bubbles popping. So you're going to need, you can use this tool, and you can just work it up towards the top. Sometimes they pop. If they don't, just use the lighter, and you can pop it that way. And I see that all of them did pop. Need a little bit more in this one. You know, sometimes you can just lift up your mold and it will slowly move into the areas that you need it to. That works. And always have, you know, a paper towel and some baby wipes on hand. Now I'm going to use this crushed stone. The bag it's in is not very good, so I have these little zippy lock bags, and I use those for any supplies that I get that that may not be in like a proper bag that I can close. So I'm just going to tear this open and get all my stone into here best as possible. I want to make sure it's all in there. There's a little bit in there still, but I'll get that out later. And I want to just get a little mat. And these come with your stirring kits where you get the utensils, the bowls, and you get some mats. So I'm just going to pour a little bit of this crushed stone onto the mat. And then using tweezers. I can see that this may be glass. I'm not really sure, but we're just going to drop it in to your mold. Now, if you'd like, you can, stir it up in one of the bowls with clear if you'd like, but this way you can get the placement you want, and you can go through and pick out the pieces you want, because some seem to be colored something other than gold. And I do want these earrings to be gold, so I'm just going to, just take each piece and drop it in. I don't know if you can see it, but there's just like a little blue piece right there. Obviously, I don't want that in my earrings. So I'm just dropping these in. And I will speed this part up so you can just watch and see me fill this in with all the gold. All right, so I had just the right amount of the gold crushed stone or glass, and I filled this in, and I made sure that it was completely filled. Now, another way you could do it is just put the crushed stone in there first and then put just the clear resin over it. But if you do it that way, you may get bubbles popping up, and it's much easier just to apply the UV resin first and then put in your crushed stone. So now, clean these off. And then we're going to cure this for 180 seconds, and then we're going to turn it over and cure the back side for 180 seconds, and then I'll be back in a minute and I'll show you when I take it out of the mold. Okay, now that these are cured, we can remove them from the mold. I'm going to be careful because there's a lot of little pieces that have to pop out. Oops, I had a little extra stone that was stuck to it. Wow, these turned out really pretty. So the next step is putting them together. So we'll need some pliers. You'll need your jump rings. These are 6mm jump rings and some fishhook earrings. And since these are gold, I have the gold jump rings and the fishhook earrings. And all you need to do is open your jump ring to the side. Don't pull it apart because it loses the shape of the circle. And then place it on the jump ring, and then put on your fishhook earring. Whoops. Sometimes it's a little bit much with trying to finagle everything, but you just put your fishhook earring on. And I'm going to use 2 pliers for this so that I can close this properly and drop it. Oh boy. Oops, almost closed. All right, and then we're just going to close it up. And then you get those 2 ends to meet. That's one. Those are really pretty. And then we'll open up the other one. Place it. Whoops. Oh boy, I'm dropping stuff today. Place it onto your resin piece. Now, if this seems a little too thick, you can go up to an 8mm jump ring. That is also fine. Close it up. Whoops. And let's see. There we go. And there you have a spectacular pair of earrings to start off your new year. They glitter, they shine. They're perfect for any type of outfits, whether you're dressed up or just going casual. So if you liked my video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and press that bell for notifications of my upcoming videos. Also, in the description box below, you will find links to all the supplies, and you'll find links to my jewelry, my artwork, and my photography. Thank you again for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.